Hi, everyone. I'm Emily.
And I'm Mike. Today we will talk about real, everyday English you can use in common situations. Our lesson focuses how to build confidence when speaking English, overcoming fear and self-doubt so you can speak more fluently.
In this episode, we will chat about simple, helpful tips you can use every day. We'll share short examples, give friendly advice, and cheer you on. Now, we will do a listening practice with a short conversation. Then, learn key vocabulary and phrases, practice speaking with listen and answer questions, and finish with shadowing practice.
Watch the episode again and repeat out loud. That is how confidence grows. Let's get started.
How to feel more confident speaking English. Hi, Alex. You look worried. What's wrong?
Hi, Emma. I feel nervous when I speak English. I'm afraid people will laugh at my mistakes.
Oh, I understand. Many people feel the same. But remember, making mistakes is normal.
Really? Sometimes I think I must speak perfectly.
No, you don't need to be perfect. Confidence grows when you practice more.
But how can I build confidence?
First, try to speak every day, even for 5 minutes. Second, listen to English stories or conversations and repeat the sentences. This will help you speak more fluently.
That sounds good, but what if I forget words?
Don't stop speaking. Use simple words. Smile and keep going. People will understand you.
So practice. Don't fear mistakes and keep talking.
Exactly. Confidence is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes.
Thanks, Emma. I feel better. I will practice and speak with more confidence.
Great. I believe in you. Before we move to vocabulary, let's talk about confidence in a bigger way. Confidence is not only for speaking English. It's also important in your daily life, at work, and in relationships.
Yes, that's true. For example, many people compare themselves to others. But this usually makes them feel small or weak. Instead, it's better to focus on your own progress. Everyone's journey is different.
Exactly. If you always look at what others are doing, you might forget how much you have already improved. So stop comparing and start noticing your own steps forward.
Another way is to celebrate your wins. These wins don't have to be big. Maybe you spoke English with a stranger today. Maybe you gave an idea in a work meeting. These are small wins, but they matter.
Yes, and when you celebrate, you feel stronger. You can even write down your wins in a notebook. Later, when you feel low, you can read them again and remember, I did that.
Let's also talk about failure. Many people are afraid to fail. But actually, failure is a teacher. If you try something and it doesn't work, you can learn from it.
That's right. For example, if you speak English and forget a word, it's not the end. You can find another way to say it. And next time, you'll remember better. So don't fear mistakes. Embrace them.
Another step is to step out of your comfort zone. Confidence grows when you try new things. For example, if you're shy, try talking to a new colleague at work. Or if you usually stay quiet, try giving one idea in a meeting.
And while you try these new things, treat yourself with respect. Don't say, I'm stupid or I'm not good enough. Instead, speak kindly to yourself, just like you would speak kindly to a friend.
That connects to positive self-talk. Some people use affirmations like saying, I am learning every day, or I can do this. It may sound simple, but repeating these sentences makes your mind stronger.
Another helpful tip is to track your progress. Write down your goals and check how far you've come. It's motivating to see that last month you could do less, but today you can do more.
Finally, feed your mind with positive ideas. Read books, follow inspiring people on social media, or listen to podcasts that talk about self-confidence. What you listen to or read every day shapes the way you think.
So, whether it's in English learning, work life, or personal life, confidence is a skill you can build step by step. And the more you practice, the stronger it becomes. Great! Now let's look at some useful vocabulary from today's conversation. Vocabulary.
Build confidence. This means to make your confidence stronger step by step, like you build a house. Example, speaking English every day helps you build confidence.
Fear. Fear is the feeling when you are scared or worried about something. Example, she has a fear of speaking in front of many people.
Muscle. A muscle is a part of your body that helps you move. In the conversation, it was used as a comparison. Confidence is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Example, he goes to the gym to train his muscles.
These words are simple but powerful. Try to use them when you talk about your own English learning. Now, we'll help you practice speaking with some easy questions about the conversation. This is called the listen and answer method. Mike will ask questions, and you should try to answer them out loud. Speaking out loud is very important. It helps you speak faster and more naturally in English.
If you don't know the answer, don't worry, just listen to the correct answer and try again later. You can pause the video, go back, and listen again. Repeating this practice many times will help you remember words, understand better, and speak more confidently. So let's start practicing together. Answer the questions out loud.
Hi, Alex. You look worried. What's wrong?
Hi, Emma. I feel nervous when I speak English. I'm afraid people will laugh at my mistakes. Did Alex feel nervous when he spoke Chinese? No, he didn't feel nervous when he spoke Chinese. Did Alex feel nervous when he spoke English? Yes, he did. He felt nervous when he spoke English. Why did Alex feel nervous? Because he was afraid people would laugh at his mistakes.
Oh, I understand. Many people feel the same. But remember, making mistakes is normal.
Did Emma say making mistakes is awful? No, she didn't say making mistakes is awful. What did Emma say about making mistakes? She said making mistakes is normal. Really? Sometimes I think I must speak perfectly. Did Alex think he must speak perfectly? Yes, he did. He thought he must speak perfectly.
No, you don't need to be perfect. Confidence grows when you practice more.
Did Emma say he needs to be perfect? No, she didn't. She said he doesn't need to be perfect. When does confidence grow? When you practice more. Confidence grows when you practice more. But how can I build confidence?
First, try to speak every day, even for 5 minutes. Second, listen to English stories or conversations and repeat the sentences. This will help you speak more fluently.
Did Emma say to speak for 90 minutes every day? No, she didn't say to speak for 90 minutes every day. How many minutes did Emma say to speak every day? 5 minutes. She said to speak for 5 minutes every day. What else did Emma tell Alex to do? To listen to English stories or conversations and repeat the sentences. That sounds good, but what if I forget words?
Don't stop speaking. Use simple words. Smile and keep going. People will understand you.
Did Alex worry about forgetting words? Yes, he did. He worried about forgetting words. What did Emma say if he forgets words? She said, don't stop speaking. Use simple words, smile, and keep going. Did Emma think people would understand him? Yes, she did. She thought people would understand him. So practice, don't fear mistakes, and keep talking. What 3 things did Alex remember? Practice, don't fear mistakes, and keep talking.
Exactly. Confidence is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes.
Did Emma compare confidence to a muscle? Yes, she did. She compared confidence to a muscle. What happens to a muscle when you use it more? It becomes stronger. A muscle becomes stronger. Thanks, Emma. I feel better. I will practice and speak with more confidence.
Great. I believe in you.
Did Alex feel worse after talking to Emma? No, he didn't feel worse. He felt better after talking to her. Did Emma believe in Alex? Yes, she did. She said, I believe in you.
Now let's practice shadowing. You'll hear one speaker's line. Listen carefully, then say it out loud. After that, read the other speaker's line yourself. You'll take turns speaking both parts of the conversation.
If it's too fast, just pause or slow down the video. Repeat this practice often. Shadowing helps you speak more clearly, naturally, and with confidence.
This is the place where you can learn English while you relax, lie down, or even while you sleep. No pressure, no stress, just real English. Today, we have a special episode just for you. We're going to have some daily English conversations that are used in real life. These conversations are great for all levels, whether you are a complete beginner or at an A1 level. It's a perfect opportunity for your English listening and speaking practice. Whether you're ordering at a cafe, talking about your day, or chatting about food, these are the kinds of conversations that are great for your English fluency. Of course, feel free to pause the audio after each conversation if you want to. You can even slow down the video if you need more time. We also encourage you to try shadowing, where you repeat what you hear to practice your own speaking. So get comfortable, grab your tea, and let's get started with our daily English conversations. Part 1. Ordering at a coffee shop and having small talks with a friend.
Hi there, what can I get for you today?
Hi, I'd like, a medium latte, please.
Sure thing. Whole milk, or would you like oat or almond milk?
Oat milk, please. And could I get that with less sugar?
Absolutely. So that's a medium oat milk latte with less sugar.
Wait, did you say medium or large? I'm sorry, it's a bit loud in here.
No problem. I said medium. Would you like me to make it large instead?
No, medium is perfect. Thank you.
Great. And will that be for here or to go?
For here, please.
Got it. Your latte will be ready at the end of the counter. Name for the order?
Jessica?
Thanks, Jessica. We'll call you when it's ready.
Sarah? Oh my, hi.
Jessica, it's been so long. How are you?
I'm good. Just grabbing coffee. What about you?
Same here. I haven't seen you since the library study session.
Right. That was months ago. Hey, do you want to sit together?
Sure, let me just order first.
Hi, what can I get started for you?
I'll take a small cappuccino, please.
Whole milk or oat?
Whole milk, thanks.
Look at that chocolate cake they got. It looks so good.
Oh, wow, you're right. I shouldn't, but maybe just a bite?
You know what? Let's grab a dessert each. It's on me.
No, you don't have to.
Come on. It's been months since we met. My treat. Excuse me?
Yes. Need anything else?
Yes. What desserts do you have today?
We've got chocolate cake, lemon tart, and caramel cheesecake.
What do you recommend?
The lemon tart's my favorite. It's not too sweet.
Perfect. I'll take a lemon tart, please. And Sarah, you want that chocolate cake?
Yes, please. Oh, and could I get whipped cream on mine?
Sure thing. So that's 1 lemon tart and 1 chocolate cake with whipped cream.
That's right. Thanks. Excuse me, could we get the bill, please?
Of course. Together or separate?
Together.
Would you like to add a tip today?
Sure. Let's do 10%.
Great. I'll be right back with your receipt. All set. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Everything was delicious.
Yeah, that chocolate cake was amazing.
So glad you liked it. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
This was so fun. We have to meet up again soon.
Definitely. Maybe next time. You're buying?
Deal.
Part 2. Talking about your day.
So, Emily, how does your day usually go?
Well, my mornings are usually quite structured, actually. I'm a bit of a morning person, so I tend to wake up pretty early, around 6:30 a.m. most weekdays.
Wow, that's quite an early start.
The very first thing I always do is make myself a cup of herbal tea. I love starting my day quietly. While the tea is steeping, I usually spend about 10 minutes doing some light stretching just to get my body ready for the day.
That sounds like a really calm way to begin.
It really helps. After that, I often sit down by the window with my journal. I try to write in it for about 15 minutes, just to organize my thoughts and set a positive intention for the day. It helps me feel centered before the busyness starts. Then, around 7:30 a.m., it's time for Bella's morning walk. Bella is my dog, remember? We usually head to the local park, which is just a short walk from my apartment. It's almost always a lovely time because the park isn't too crowded yet, and it's nice to get some fresh air.
Do you ever run into anyone during your walks?
Sometimes it's not every day, but occasionally I'll bump into other dog walkers or a neighbor. We just exchange a quick good morning or a short chat. It's a nice little connection before I head back home to start my workday.
Sounds pretty ideal.
Yes, that's how my typical morning usually unfolds. After getting back home and making myself a quick light lunch, I usually have a big salad or some leftovers, I then transition into my work block. Around noon, I always sit down at my desk and start tackling my emails and main tasks for the day. I often have at least 1 or 2 video calls in the early afternoon, usually with our team or with clients. These calls can sometimes last for an hour or even an hour and a half, so they take up a good chunk of my time. They're great for collaboration, but they do require a lot of focus.
I know that feeling. It's easy to get absorbed in calls and forget to move.
Absolutely. So, I try to build in a short break around 3 p.m. I'll step away from my desk, maybe stretch a bit more, or grab another cup of tea. If the weather's nice, I might even step out onto my balcony for a few minutes just to get some fresh air. It helps to clear my head.
That's smart. It's important to break up the workday.
It really is. After that short break, I usually spend the rest of my afternoon on specific projects, doing research or anything else. I try to finish up my main work tasks by about 5:30 p.m.
So your afternoons are pretty dedicated to work.
Having that dedicated time for focused work in the afternoon really helps me get through my tasks efficiently. That's how my typical afternoon usually goes.
So your afternoons are really productive, Emily. After finishing up work, how does your typical evening usually unwind?
Well, after closing my laptop and stretching, which always feels great after a focused afternoon, my evening routine usually begins with getting some fresh air. I often go for a short walk around my neighborhood, just to disconnect from work and clear my head. After that, I typically spend some time preparing dinner. I love to cook, so this is a relaxing part of my day. I usually try to make something healthy but delicious, like a simple pasta or a stir-fry with lots of vegetables. It's mostly relaxed during the week. After dinner and cleaning up, which is the part I definitely don't enjoy as much, I almost always curl up on the sofa with a book. I'm a big reader, so reading is a huge part of my evening routine. Sometimes it's a novel, sometimes it's a nonfiction book.
You don't watch TV?
I rarely watch much TV during the week, mostly just reading. Then around 9:30 p.m., Bella and I go for her last short walk of the day. It's usually very quiet and peaceful outside at that time. After that, I just get ready for bed, maybe read for another few minutes if I'm really into my book, and then I usually call it a night by around 10:30 p.m. So that's how my typical day usually flows, from early morning to late evening.
Wow, that's a really consistent and balanced routine you've got there.
Now, I'm curious about your side of things. How does your day usually start? What's your typical morning like?
My mornings are a bit different from yours, perhaps a little less structured, especially the very start. I usually wake up a bit later than you, around 7:30 a.m. on weekdays. I'm definitely not a morning person like you.
I totally get that. So, what's the first thing on your agenda? Do you jump straight out of bed?
Not always. My first step is always to make myself a strong cup of coffee. I can't really function before that first mug. While it's brewing, I'll often check my phone for any urgent messages or news headlines, but I try not to get too lost in it.
So, coffee first, then a quick check in with the world.
That's right. After that, I usually have a quick, light breakfast. Sometimes it's just some toast, sometimes yogurt with fruit. Nothing too fancy, but enough to give me energy. I almost always try to fit in some exercise. After breakfast, I typically go for a run, or if the weather's bad, I'll do a quick workout at home. That's a non-negotiable part of my morning, even if I'm feeling a bit tired. It helps me wake up properly and get ready for the day. After my workout, I take a quick shower, and then I'm usually ready to start my workday. So that's how my typical morning usually goes. Coffee, a quick bite, exercise, and then getting ready for work.
What do you usually get up to after those morning routines?
Well, after getting ready, I usually sit down at my desk around 9:30 a.m. and dive into my work for the day. My afternoons are often focused on specific tasks like editing audio or working on new ideas for our projects. I typically have 1 or 2 virtual meetings in the afternoon to discuss upcoming projects. These can sometimes take up a good hour or so. After those meetings, I usually try to take a short break, maybe around 2 p.m. I'll step away from my screen, stretch my legs, and grab another drink, usually just water or some sparkling water to stay hydrated.
That's a good habit to keep your energy up.
It really helps. Sometimes, if I'm feeling a bit tired, I might even listen to a short podcast episode, not for work, just for myself, to reset my brain. After that short break, I usually spend the rest of my afternoon on more independent tasks, like researching topics or writing outlines. That's often how it goes. I try to finish up my main work around 5 p.m., giving myself a little buffer before the evening officially begins.
How does your typical evening usually unwind after you finish up?
Well, once I finish work around 5 p.m., the first thing I usually do is step away from my desk completely. I might go for another short walk, just around my neighborhood to get some fresh air and clear my head before dinner.
That's a good way to transition out of work mode.
It is. Then, I often prepare dinner. I enjoy cooking, but I'm usually pretty quick about it during the week. Something simple, like a stir-fry or a quick pasta dish. After dinner and cleaning up, which I always try to do immediately, my evenings are usually quite relaxed. I often spend some time reading a book, or sometimes I'll watch a documentary or a movie. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for. On a typical weekday evening, it's about relaxing. I might occasionally meet up with friends for a quick coffee if they're free, but that's not every night. Most evenings, it's just quiet time. I usually aim to be in bed by around 10:30 p.m. or 11 p.m. I read for a bit and then I usually call it a night. So, that's how my typical evening unfolds. It's usually quite calm, especially after those busy work days.
Part 3. Talking about your favorite food. So, Liam, what's your favorite food?
Oh, without a doubt, my favorite food is pizza. I am completely obsessed with it. I could eat it almost every day and never get tired of it.
I can definitely confirm Liam's obsession with pizza. You really do love it. What kind of pizza are we talking about?
Any kind, honestly. But if I have to pick, I usually go for a classic simple margarita. I just love the combination of the cheesy goodness, the warm bread, and the tomato sauce. It's just perfect comfort food for me.
I can totally understand the love for pizza. It's a classic. For me, though, my favorite food is seafood. I just absolutely love it.
Oh, interesting. What kind of seafood are we talking about, like fish or something else?
I love all kinds, actually, but if I had to choose, I'd say fish, like fresh grilled fish, or maybe some delicious shrimp. I just love the fresh taste of the ocean, and it feels light and healthy. I also really enjoy going to a restaurant by the sea and having a big seafood platter.
That sounds amazing.
How often do you eat your favorite food?
Well, first, could you quickly explain what we mean by how often for our listeners?
Oh, great question, Liam. How often just means how many times you do something. So it could be once a week, twice a month, or maybe even every day.
Thanks for clarifying. So for me, with pizza, well, I'd say I eat it maybe once or twice a week. There's this fantastic pizza place really close to where I work, and I just love ordering from there when it's my lunch break. But sometimes, if I'm with coworkers, we'll order something else to share, to mix it up.
So it's a regular treat for you during the week.
Definitely. So, how often do you eat seafood?
Well, surprisingly, not that often, actually. Even though I love it, I'd say I eat it maybe once every 2 weeks, or sometimes even less.
Oh, really? Why is that?
I guess it's because, well, fresh seafood can be a bit more expensive, and sometimes the preparation takes a little more time than just throwing a pizza in the oven. I usually save it for a special dinner or when I go out to a nice restaurant. It makes it feel like more of a treat when I do have it, you know?
That makes sense. So, even for your favorite food, it's not an everyday thing.
Exactly. It's about enjoying it when I do.
Okay, we've talked about our favorites. Now let's talk about the opposite. Emily, what's your least favorite food? Is there anything you really don't enjoy eating?
Oh, that's an easy one for me. My least favorite food is definitely green peas. I don't like the texture, and the taste isn't my favorite either. I always try to avoid them if I can.
Green peas, huh? That's interesting. For me, my least favorite food would have to be green beans. I have the same issue, actually. The texture just isn't for me, and they always taste a little grassy. I don't know how to describe it.
Grassy. That's a good way to put it. So it seems like we both have a slight dislike to green things.
And you know what's funny, Emily? Our favorite foods are seafood and pizza, and our least favorite foods are both vegetables. What does that say about us?
I don't know, but it's definitely a funny coincidence. Maybe we just need more practice eating our veggies.
Right, so Emily, what do you usually eat in a week?
Well, for us, my family and I absolutely love pasta. All kinds, especially spaghetti. So, whenever we run out of ideas for dinner, we just grab a pasta pack from the cupboard and cook it. We usually make it with some simple tomato sauce, and if we have some cheese, we'll add that too. It's easy and everyone loves it.
Pasta is a great go-to. It's quick and delicious.
Exactly. On other days, we'll just cook anything, really. Sometimes it's chicken with rice and vegetables. Other times, maybe some fish with potatoes. We try to mix it up, but pasta is definitely a regular.
That sounds like a good balance. For me, since I live alone, my week looks a bit different. I usually order a lot of my meals. So I often get things like burgers, nuggets, or maybe a quick pizza. You know my love for pizza.
Yes, we know, so a lot of takeout?
Yeah, quite a bit. It's easy and fast when I'm busy. But then sometimes I feel like I need a change. I just like to cook sometimes and feel like I need something healthy. So I'll cook a simple meal for myself, like a big salad with chicken or some grilled fish with vegetables. It balances out the takeout meals, you know?
That's actually smart. So would you say you know how to cook?
Well, I definitely know how to cook, yes. I've gotten quite used to it, and I've kind of gotten better since I started living alone. When you don't have anyone else to cook for you, you learn quickly.
That's true. Necessity is the mother of invention, as they say. So you've gained confidence in the kitchen.
Absolutely. I can make a good number of dishes now, nothing too fancy, but enough to feed myself well. What about you, Emily? Are you a fan of cooking?
I actually love cooking. For me, it's really relaxing and very satisfying to try new things and experiment with recipes.
I totally get that feeling. It's rewarding.
It really is. But I have to admit, sometimes disasters may happen, you know? Like, I'll try a new recipe, and it just doesn't turn out right at all. Maybe too much salt, or something burns.
Oh, I've had those days too.
But that's okay, because we learn, right? You try again, or you find a new recipe. So yes, I love cooking, even with the occasional kitchen adventure. We've talked about a lot of things concerning food, but I just realized we forgot to talk about something very important. Snacks. Do you love snacks, Liam?
Oh, I love snacks. How could we forget to talk about them?
I know, right? Are you more of a sweet person or a salty person?
Definitely sweets. I'm a big fan of anything sweet.
I can imagine. What kind of sweets are your favorite for snacking?
Well, I especially love sweet and sour candies. You know, the ones that are both sugary and a little bit sour? I just love that combination. Chocolate is great too, of course, but those candies are my go-to.
Sweet and sour, that's interesting. I'm completely the opposite, actually. I absolutely love salty snacks. Give me a bag of potato chips, any flavor really, or some salty crackers, and I'm happy.
So, no chocolate or cookies for you usually?
Not usually, if I have a choice between sweet and salty. I always go for the salty option. So, when do you usually take your snacks, Liam? Do you have a specific time?
For me, it's usually when I'm really absorbed in work. If I'm focused on a task for a long time, I like having a small bag of candy right there with me to munch on. It just helps keep my energy up, you know?
That's exactly the same for me. When I'm really focused and working, I love having a salty snack nearby. It's like a little reward for my brain while I'm concentrating. It just feels good to have something to nibble on. Part 4. Talking about your vacations. So, Liam, did you go anywhere for your vacation recently?
Yes, Emily, I actually did. I had a lovely trip a few months ago.
Oh, that's great to hear. Where did you go? Tell me all about it.
I went to a small town by the sea, not too far from here. It was a very peaceful place, perfect for relaxing. I spent about 5 days there.
A town by the sea sounds wonderful. That sounds like a nice change of scenery.
It really was. How about you? Did you go anywhere for your vacation recently?
Yes, I did. My family and I went to visit some relatives in the countryside. It was a beautiful area, very green with lots of trees and fields. We were there for about a week.
Oh, the countryside. That sounds like a nice break.
Absolutely. It was a very nice trip. So you said you went to a small town by the sea for your vacation. What did you do there? Were there any specific activities you enjoyed?
Well, it was mostly about relaxing, actually. I spent a lot of my time just walking along the beach in the mornings. The air was really fresh, and it was so peaceful to hear the waves. I also read a lot of books. I brought about 3 with me, and I finished them all.
That sounds truly refreshing. Sometimes that's exactly what a vacation needs to be, just to relax and read. Did you try any of the local food there?
Oh, definitely. I tried some of the local seafood restaurants, and they were absolutely delicious. The fresh fish was amazing. I also explored the town a bit, just wandering through the small streets and looking at the little shops. It was nice to just slow down and not have a strict schedule.
That sounds wonderful. A perfect mix of relaxation and a little bit of exploration.
It really was. How about you, Emily? You mentioned you went to the countryside with your family. What did you do with your family there?
Well, we spent a lot of time just catching up, talking, and playing board games in the evenings. It was nice to just be together without the usual busy schedule. During the day, we often went for long walks in the nearby forests. The kids absolutely loved exploring and looking for different kinds of birds.
That sounds like lovely family time, very connected to nature.
It was. We also had a big barbecue one evening, which was really fun. Everyone helped prepare the food, and we ate outside under the stars. It was a very memorable night. So, mostly relaxing, spending quality time with family, and enjoying the outdoors.
A barbecue in the countryside sounds like a perfect way to enjoy the evening. It's great you had such a nice time.
By the way, what was the weather like during your vacation? Was it sunny or did you have some rain?
Oh, I was really lucky. The weather was mostly sunny and warm, actually. We had clear skies for almost the whole 5 days. There was one afternoon when it got a little cloudy, but it didn't rain. It was perfect for walking on the beach and just being outside.
That sounds ideal for a seaside trip. Perfect weather always makes a big difference for a vacation, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. It meant I could spend a lot of time outdoors, which was exactly what I wanted. How about you and your family in the countryside? What was the weather like for your trip?
Well, we had a bit of a mix, actually. The first few days were quite sunny and pleasant, perfect for our long walks in the forest. But then, for about 2 days at the middle of our trip, it was a bit rainy and cool.
Oh, really? Did that ruin your plans at all?
Not really, we just adapted. Those were the days we spent more time indoors playing board games and talking, which was also really nice. And then, for the last couple of days, the sun came back out. So it ended on a bright note. It was nice to experience both sunny and cozy rainy days, actually.
That's a great way to look at it. You managed to make the most of whatever weather came your way.
What's your favorite memory from that trip to the seaside?
I think the absolute best part for me was the long walks on the beach every morning. It was so quiet and peaceful at that time of day, and the air was just so fresh. I really enjoyed that feeling of calm and starting the day slowly.
That sounds truly beautiful. It's those simple moments that often become the most memorable, isn't it?
Exactly. It really helped me clear my head and just relax. It's something I don't get to do often in my usual busy life. How about you? What was the best part of your vacation?
For me, the best part was definitely the big barbecue we had one evening. Everyone in the family was there, laughing, telling stories, and enjoying delicious food outside under the stars. The kids were running around and it just felt so warm and connected.
Oh, that sounds so lovely. Those shared moments with family are truly special.
They really are. It was just a feeling of pure happiness and togetherness. When you said your town by the sea was peaceful, it made me wonder. Was it not crowded when you were there? Because I remember you saying before that you don't really like crowded places.
Thankfully, the crowd was not crowded at all. That was actually one of the reasons I chose that specific time to go. It was just before the really busy summer season, so there were only a few other people on the beach or in the town.
Oh, that sounds absolutely perfect. I completely agree with you. I also prefer calm and peaceful places for a vacation. When a place is too crowded, it just feels stressful, and it's hard to truly relax.
Exactly. I love being able to walk and explore without constantly bumping into people or waiting in long lines. For me, a vacation is about finding quiet moments and enjoying the atmosphere, not battling crowds.
That's exactly how I feel. Even in the countryside, sometimes if we went to a very popular spot, it could get a little busy, and I'd prefer the quieter trails. So, yes, we both definitely prefer places that are not crowded.
It's much more refreshing, isn't it? To really feel like you've escaped the noise and the rush of everyday life.
Absolutely. Peace and quiet make a huge difference for me on a trip. Would you go back to that small town by the sea?
I actually think, yes, I would definitely go back there. I really loved how peaceful it was, and the seafood was just incredible. It felt like a perfect escape. Maybe not next year because I like to try new places, but in a few years, I would love to visit again.
That's great. It's nice to have a place you know you can return to for relaxation.
Right. It's now one of my favorite calm spots. How about you? Would you go back to the countryside again?
Yes, I would absolutely go back. It's become a favorite spot for my family and me, especially since our relatives live there. It's not just about the beautiful nature, but also about the comfort of being with family without any pressure.
That sense of family connection really adds to the trip, doesn't it?
It does. Plus, there are still some walking trails we didn't explore. Is there any place you would like to visit next for a vacation? Somewhere you've always dreamed of? Or maybe a new place on your list?
There are so many places. But if I had to pick just one right now, I think I'd really love to visit Japan.
Japan. Wow, that's a fantastic choice. What makes you want to go there?
Well, I'm really interested in the culture, the old traditions, but also the very modern cities. And the food, of course. I've heard so much about the food in Japan. I'd love to try all the different kinds of dishes. Plus, the nature there, like the cherry blossoms in spring, looks absolutely beautiful in pictures.
It sounds like you've put a lot of thought into it. Japan is on many people's dream lists.
It definitely is. It would be a very different kind of trip from my calm seaside vacation. How about you, Emily? Is there any place you would like to visit next?
For me, I'm really hoping to visit Canada next, especially the mountains and lakes there, like in Banff National Park.
Oh, Canada is beautiful, especially that part. What draws you to Canada?
I just love nature, and the pictures I've seen of the Canadian mountains are just breathtaking. I imagine hiking, seeing wildlife, and maybe even staying in a cozy cabin by a lake. It would be a completely different experience from my countryside family trips, more about adventure and seeing amazing natural landscapes.
That sounds like an incredible adventure.
Part 5. At the Airport.
Need to find British Airways check-in. Excuse me, I'm a bit lost. Could you tell me where the check-in counters for British Airways are, please?
British Airways, ma'am. Go straight down this main hall past the food court on your left. You'll see signs for Terminal 3 and their check-in desks are usually in Zone C.
Oh, thank you so much. Zone C, got it. That's very helpful. Thanks.
No problem. Have a good flight. Hello, next please.
Good morning. I'm checking in for the flight to London. Here's my passport.
Good morning. All right, Jessica Smith, flight BA286 to London Heathrow. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right.
And do you have any luggage to check in today?
Yes, just this one suitcase. Is there a weight limit? I think it's 23 kilos.
Yes, it's 23 kilos. Please place your suitcase on the scale. Perfect, 22 kilos. That's fine. Are you happy with your seat? 14A? Window seat?
Yes, that's great. Thank you.
Here's your boarding pass. Your gate will be G12 and boarding starts at 9:30 a.m.
Okay, gate G12, 9:30 a.m. Thank you very much. Do I go straight through security now?
Yes, security is just around the corner to your left. Have a pleasant flight.
Thank you. Okay, security.
Next person, please. Have your boarding pass ready and remove all electronics from your bag, especially laptops and tablets. Place them in a separate tray and any liquids in a clear plastic bag on top.
Okay, laptop out. And here's my small bag with liquids.
Thank you. And please take off your jacket, shoes, and anything from your pockets. Place them all in a bin.
Shoes, jacket. Okay.
All right, you can walk through the scanner now. Could you step back for a moment?
Oh, is everything okay? Did something alarm?
Just a quick check. Please step into the side booth. Arms up, please. All right, you're all clear. Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh, great. Thank you. Can I collect my bag now?
Yes, everything's coming through.
Phew, all done. Okay, gate G12. Where's the nearest flight information screen to double check? Ah, over there. Flight BA286, London, gate G12. Status, on time, boarding at 9:30 a.m. Excuse me, I'm trying to find gate G12. Is it far from here?
Gate G12? No, it's not too far. Just follow the signs for gates G. It's straight ahead, then take the escalator down.
Ah, okay. Straight ahead and then down the escalator. Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have about an hour before boarding. Maybe I can have a quick drink.
Welcome. What can I get for you?
Hi, can I get a small latte, please?
Small latte, coming right up. Anything else?
No, that's all. Thank you.
That'll be $4.50.
Here you go.
Here's your latte. Enjoy.
Thanks.
Good morning. Boarding pass and passport, please.
Good morning. Here you go.
All right, you're all set. Your seat is 14A. Go straight down the jet bridge. Have a pleasant flight.
Thank you. Okay, 14A, window seat. Nice.
Welcome aboard. Find your seat and stow your carry-on luggage, please.
12, 13, 14A. Excuse me, is this 14A?
Yes, this is row 14. Your seat is by the window.
Great, thank you. Sorry, could I just get past you?
Oh, certainly. There you go.
Thanks.
Need a hand with that, ma'am? Or are the bins full here?
Yes, please. It's a bit full and it's a bit heavy for me.
No problem. Let's see. There we go. Plenty of space at the back of the bin.
Oh, thank you so much. That's really helpful.
My pleasure. Enjoy your flight to London.
Thanks. All right, settled. London, here I come.
Excuse me. Are you headed to London too?
Yes, I am. This is my first time visiting, actually.
Oh, that's exciting. This your first time traveling there alone?
It is. I'm really excited, but to be honest, I'm also a bit stressed and anxious since everything is so new to me.
Oh, I completely understand that feeling. London's a big city, but don't you worry. It's very easy to get around. Most places have great public transport, and people are generally very helpful.
I hope so. I've tried to plan a bit, but there's just so much to see and do.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. My best advice is to just go with the flow like you would at home. If you're unsure about directions, just ask someone. People are usually happy to help tourists, and your phone will be your best friend. Use maps, search for places, check opening times. Everything is literally at your fingertips.
That's really good to hear. I guess I'm just overthinking it.
Most people overthink their first time. Just enjoy the experience. London is wonderful. You'll love it.
Thank you. That makes me feel much better. I appreciate it.
No problem at all. Just relax now and enjoy the flight.
I will.
Thank you for flying with us. Please collect all your personal belongings. The local time in London is now 2 p.m. Please proceed to baggage claim and then to customs. Have a pleasant stay.
Okay, baggage claim. Let's follow the signs. Baggage reclaim. Oh, that's the one. Flight BA286. BA286. Carousel 7. There it is, my blue suitcase.
Next, please.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Passport, please.
Here you are.
What is the purpose of your visit to the UK? Business or pleasure?
Pleasure. I'm here for a vacation. I'll be staying for 2 weeks.
And do you have anything to declare? Any goods or large amounts of currency?
No, nothing to declare. Just personal belongings.
All right, everything looks fine. Welcome to the United Kingdom. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you very much.
All right, everyone. That brings us to the end of our episode of Daily English Conversation for Everyday Use. I really hope that listening to these short real-life conversations has been a great English listening practice for you. The best way to get comfortable with the language is to hear how it's used every day. If you found this episode helpful for your daily English, remember to subscribe. By subscribing, you'll ensure you don't miss any of our episodes, packed with more conversations and tips for your English learning. Thank you so much for letting us be a part of your learning journey. Keep practicing, keep improving, and take care, everyone.